Hello, welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, poetry, history, and a thought for the day, all in my one book. PoetryChangesLives.com is the website where you can go to read all about it. On this day in 1561, Mary Stuart, Mary Queen of Scots, as she's called, arrived in Leith in Scotland to assume the Scottish throne after spending 13 years in France, where she had been married to, of course, the Dauphin, the future King of France, who sadly died. So Mary came back to Scotland to take up her position of Queen as Queen of Scotland. Mary was ill-served, unfortunately, by her advisors, and soon alienated the Scottish Protestants, especially the clergy. Then she made the mistake of marrying for love rather than for political advantage. Poor Mary, one has to feel sorry for her. Her marriage to her cousin, Lord Darnley, soon soured, and her later liaisons with unsuitable people such as her secretary, an Italian named Rizzio, and then later on with the Earl of Bothwell, who was by all accounts not a nice man, caused great scandal. She was soon at war with her own subjects, and eventually she was forced to flee to the protection of Queen Elizabeth I of England, a case of from the frying pan into the fire, because Elizabeth did not wish her to be there and put her in house imprisonment in a number of castles, eventually in Fotheringay Castle, where she was executed for treason because of her supposed involvement in a plot to murder Queen Elizabeth, the English Queen. Well, there we are, as it was a sad end. Mary liked to write poetry, especially in French. She was fluent in the language, of course. Here is a sonnet she wrote, which has been translated into English quite well, I think. She wrote this during her long imprisonment. It's called Que suis-je là, which means, of course, alas, what am I? Here we are. Alas, what am I? What use has my life? I am but a body whose heart has been torn away, a vain shadow, an object of misery, who has nothing left but death in life. O my enemies, set your envy all aside. I've no more eagerness for high domain. I've borne too long the burden of my pain to see your anger swiftly satisfied. And you, my friends, who have loved me in so true, remember, lacking health and heart and peace, there is nothing worthwhile that I can do. Ask only that my misery shall cease, and that, being punished in a world like this, I have my portion of eternal bliss. A very sad, rather accepting of her fate sort of poem. Spare a thought for Mary today, and today I ask help for all those who are in prison for whatever reason. Thank you for listening.